They've stopped the production of diesel engines, most of the manufacturers now. But I wouldn't buy a diesel unless you're doing major miles on motorways. If you're staying around town and you're just doing small journeys, you go on a motorway the occasional time, get a petrol. You're not really going to save that much money between the fuel. You can have problems with diesels with the DPF filter, which is part of the exhaust system, which blocks up. If you're only doing short journeys, it will block up and it'll cause you a lot of problems. If it goes back into the EGR valve, there's a lot of issues it can cause and give you a lot of headache, so I would stick with the petrol if you can do that. One more thing about petrol cars. If you're buying a petrol car, people tend to think, oh, if the smaller the engine, the better, the more economy. It doesn't actually work like that sometimes. You can buy a small engined car and it will struggle to pull the car that the engine's in because it's too small for that car basically. And then when you start putting people in it and you try and get to a hill, it can't get up a hill. It uses more fuel than the larger engine. So sometimes you're better, depending on like your family and everything. Unless it's just yourself going around in a little car, then yeah, get a very small economical one. But personally, I'd go for like a 1.4, just something with a bit more power.